The action heats up on the hardwood as several Henrico teams try to navigate regionals and eventually punch their ticket to states. Welcome to Sportswire. I'm Will Catterley. This season, 10 teams qualified for the regional playoffs, meaning 2 first-round games between the 7 and 10 seeds and 8 and 9. 2 teams looking to survive and advance were Hermitage and Highland Springs. 2 teams with almost mirror images of each other. The winner would have a chance to tussle with top seed Varina. So we head to Hermitage High School for the 8 versus 9 matchup. Hermitage and Highland Springs. The winner, of course, to get Varina. The game was supposed to be played at Atlee. However, the threat of wintry weather moved it to Hermitage. And, of course, we've had no winter, but Hermitage is going to make it rain at least. Number 23, so much talent. E.J. Washington. Hermitage got off to a fast and furious start. First quarter highlights. First bucket of the game. There'd be more where that came from. 3-ball, count it. Money ball's good for James Moore. You want more? More? You got more. More, where there's more. Like offensive rebounds really help Hermitage's cause. Corner pocket 3-ball, yeah, nothing but nylon. Panthers would score the first 10 points of the game. However, Highland Springs not phased on the comeback trail. Latrell Sutton for 2. How about some defense? Springers get it going with Dorian Davis. A steal on the pass inside his teammate Rasul McCorvey connects, and it's a 10-10 game. Wazuli Jr. Zoo from the corner. 3-ball, that is good. Hermitage, that would be the difference with Zoo's 3. They'd be up 16-13 after 1, second quarter. Springers come right back. It was punch, counter punch, like a heavyweight fight. Dorian Davis for 3, yes. More Springers. Short J, lost start in basketball, not for Kwanye Vini. He connects for 2. Panthers had answers. Still first half highlights. Gonna leave me open? I'll shoot it. Why not? Count it. He cans it. Tyler Wade for 3. And then inside. Galloway, ref! Again, the putback. Yeah, that's good. 4-2. Panthers looking good. More second quarter stuff. Up 5 at this point, gonna make it more. Number 23, E.J. Washington had a very good game. As I said earlier, he connects down low. He was a solid presence inside. Highland Springs, not a lot of height on that team, but when Hermitage could shoot and play defense, very dangerous. You should say that about almost anybody, but Ethan Pitts, he's not the Pitts. He connects for 3. Springers trying to come back. Latrell Sutton for 2, but Hermitage would always keep Highland Springs at arm's length. And again, it's all about second and third chance points. Put it up and in, 4-2 at the buzzer at the half. Hermitage goes away with this one, 79-67. Let's move to ladies hoops. The ladies side of the bracket, not your average number 7 seed in Henrico. Why? Because they have a player like Jada Walker, a transfer from Highland Springs. She's been paying off dividends. Inside, she's also making her teammates better, taking on deep run. Alicia Powers muscles that in 4-2. Wildcats trying to come back. More defense from Henrico, and then Jada Walker. What a bounce pass inside. She finds Lauren Robinson, who connects for 2. Henrico off and running at a quick pace, up 13-1 at this point. Another great dime. That's an assist in basketball lingo. To number 22, Alicia Powers from the aforementioned Jada Walker, and she can also do this. Get to the rack and score. 18-1 at that point. All Warriors who are coming out to play. Deep run, looking for the last shot before the half, and got that one to go. Number 25, Meredith Beverly, but it was a 20-3 score. Second quarter. More Warriors. Don't think they're going to be eliminated in the first round matchup. Not looking that way. A great shot and score by Diamond Brown. Deep run, trying to get back in it. Great passing right there in that possession in underneath. And they will find Donachi Utah, but too much Jada Walker. Just check this out. That's just pretty, oh so pretty. Jada Walker for 2. More Walker, almost loses the handle, but a little shimmy, little extra pass. Diamond Brown, 28-6 at that point. There'd be more where that came from. Warriors, second half. How about dialing long distance? Yeah, Walker's got that. Jada Walker, Texas Ranger, taking command. Wildcats. Their season's going to come to an end, but not until they make that play. A nice looking play by Utah once again, who did a good job for the Wildcats in this one. But she alone was not enough, as that Henrico defense was just stifling. The extra pass down low. Jada Walker knows what to do. She finishes it. And obviously the leading scorer for the Warriors. They take care of business at home. All Henrico in this one over Deep Run. 68-29, your final. Let's head back to Hermitage. It's a 7 and the 10 seed. Togonite for the Atlee fans as they travel to Hermitage to take on Deep Run. Atlee, the 7 seed, Deep Run, the 10. And this guy can get it done from anywhere on the court. Tyler Warren connects for 3. Warren was huge in this one, 16 points in his opening round matchup. Deep Run, not phased, played pretty well, especially early. The jumper by Marshall Epperson, he is their go-to scorer. When Epperson gets going, Deep Run puts up points. It's just that simple. Spin move, spin cycle, connects for 2. Nicholas Conway Twitty. And the Raiders would have the early lead. More first quarter highlights. So 3-ball corner pocket money for Deep Run, Scott Sweeney. But then Tyler Warren, it's like, remember when you were a kid and you would play against your dad hoops in the driveway? He's like the dad. Like his big frame, it's just unfair. He can do things like that. He scores 2 underneath. Little Euro step, nice play at the buzzer by Ryan Singer, and he's got a good tune to play. Wildcats more than in this one after 1. 14-11, Atlee by 3. We go to the second stanza. Deep Run trying to make up the 3-point deficit. This will help Epperson. Got it to go. And Mr. Epperson was solid on the night. 13 points for him. Atlee seemed to have answers, so anytime Deep Run would score, couldn't really let them go on much of a run. This time it's Ralph Axel LaFool. He connects for 2, and then Warren, yeah, I can shoot the 3 as well. Top of the key, nothing but nylon. And again, Tyler Warren, the straw that stirs Atlee's drink when it comes to basketball. And then the big man inside going to do this to you. Even with the double team, great control inside. You can see why Penn State wants him as a tight end for football. And then dialing long distance, Atlee tough to beat when they're hitting from beyond the arc. Commandre Claiborne, he connects for 3. Wildcats, they need a run. They need a spark. That'll help. Justin Wilder, just in time, knocks down that tray. But, my goodness, that's just not fair. Warren at the buzzer to end the half. And Atlee would ride an 8-point lead, 29-21. We go to the second half. In the second half, it was all Atlee. The Raiders, 3-ball, good. Number 23 had himself one heck of a second half. Kevin Hollins. Wildcats trying not to go away. Epperson doing the best that he can do. And then Epperson. Want more of him? You got it. That is a sweet jump shot. Guy's got some serious talent. Not enough to stop Atlee. The extra pass pays dividends. That shot up and in for 2. And then more Raiders, this time again beyond the arc. Collins a difference late from 3-point land, and Atlee will move on as Deep Run season comes to an end. 69-55. We hit the second round of the playoffs and we come back. Varina gets all they want from Hermitage in the guys bracket, while Highland Springs looks to flex their muscles on the ladies' side. Highlights are straight ahead.
Thank you. You got a king?
Go fish.
It only takes a moment to make a moment. Take time to be a dad today.
Welcome back to Sportswire. Let's go up tempo. There were a few upsets in the basketball playoffs, starting in the boys bracket where Freeman went on the road as the number 6 seed and knocked out number 3 Meadowbrook 56-52. The Rebels now head to Henrico with the winner clinching a state bid.
This not an upset, but speaking of Henrico, the Warrior guys took over in the fourth quarter to beat Atlee 57-43. The green and gold were led by James Wallace with 18 points and 8 rebounds. Jame Ested added 16 points in the win. This was an upset. On the ladies' side, number 7 Henrico took care of number 2 Matoaka 65-43. Jada Walker was brilliant in this one, pouring in 37 points as the Warriors advance. It was a huge weekend for Douglas Freeman in state swimming. The Rebel guys swam their way to their second straight state championship. Mills Godwin took home second place overall. And 3 local wrestlers won individual state titles as well. Bo Kite goes back-to-back, winning in weight class 220 for the second straight season, beating Tucker's Dominic Barton in the finals. Caleb Jacoby of Freeman won first place at 195, and Tucker's James Simon took home first at weight class 160.
Back to second round hoops we go. It's Varina, it's Hermitage. Varina, the number 1 seed, hosting Hermitage. You saw earlier in the first segment of SportsWire up in Highland Springs to get here. And guess what? Hermitage had everything going early. They were not going to be denied. That jump shot good for Evan Castellanos and company. This is a physical basketball game. There were some tackles in this one. Corey Harden goes the hard way inside for 2. More Varina still first quarter. How about some defense from Hermitage, though? Panthers on the prowl. Up and in, the layup, yes. Connecting is Shane Tunstall. And a lot of different Panthers got into the act. This guy, though, had the game of his life. Number 21, Amari Baylor. Connects for 2 points. You'll hear more from him later. How about 3-ball, corner pocket? Varina doing what Varina does. That is good. 4-3, Khalil Venable. 13-6, Blue Devils up by 7. So, well, this isn't going to be a close game, right? It's 1 versus 8. Hold on, folks. We ain't done yet. Number 12. Got it going. Evan Castellanos again. And how about some defense? Up and in off the steal and score. Elijah Smith. Oh, captain, my captain. Here come the Panthers. Check out the passing on the break. Great teamwork and inside the finish. Evan Castellanos. Hermitage not done in the second. Castellanos. Fade away. Yeah. Yes, sir, he got it to go. He had 16 big ones on the night to lead the way for Hermitage. Panthers still second quarter deep. 3-ball, corner pocket, good. And that time, number 0, Shane Tunstall connects. Hermitage feeling good, and they should. It's all tied up at the half, 26-26. Could we see the 8 seed up and the 1? Varina has other ideas. Third quarter opening segment of the third. Khalil Venable for 2. Venable, a good night, but Hermitage just would not go away. They wouldn't in this one. Number 11 connects Tyler Wade. The talented Tyler scores, but for Varina, it was making the most of turnovers and second chance opportunities. There was Baylor again. He had 30, count it, 30 points on the night for Varina. That's like NBA numbers, right? Hermitage coming right back, however. James Moore. Saw a lot of him in the highlights against Highland Springs. He did his dirty work inside. Oh, my! That would get Varina fired up, though. In transition, Billups, who was pretty much bottled up all game long, gets that dunk-a-doodle dandy to go. And then how about Colin Glass on the 3-ball? What a money-time shot by E.J. Washington. I didn't know that was in his repertoire. Later, however, that's just sick. Billups for 2, the reverse layup still after 3. 48-46, number 1 seed only up 2. Well, they're going to be up a lot more. Fourth quarter, Varina started to take over. A couple calls went their way. This guy was unstoppable, Amari Baylor. And then number 23, Christian Carden got in on the act. Carden had 15 points. Fourth quarter, it seems like also just second half, Varina's just, that's when they shine. They can't keep having these slow starts, but man, they're really good in the second half. 2 more of Amari Baylor's, 30, and then the alley-oopsies. Didn't quite work out, but same result. Alfonso Billups connects, 77-56. Varina survives. No survival necessary for Highland Springs and head coach Franklin Harris at all. Taking on Meadowbrook, they're the number 1 seed for a reason. Springers always seem to be. This girl seems to be the straw that stirs the brink a lot. Ayana Rogers, big night for her. That's 2. How big? How about 28 points big? You want more Springers? Well, that's all we've got in these highlights. Sydney Boone, yes, she can score as well. She had 26. Still in the first quarter, Meadowbrook hadn't scored yet. Not going to stop the Springers from scoring either. Rogers for 2, count it, and the foul. Take your time on the line. And she does, converting the three-point play. And then on the break, my goodness, Kia Boyd. I don't know who can beat Highland Springs in the girls' tournament, at least in the 804. I know a team named Princess Anne that's usually dominant in the 757, but goodness gracious. Even when it looked like Meadowbrook would get a steal, Highland Springs' tenacious D would get it right back. And Rogers takes care of that friendly roll in the confines of Varina's gym. She connects once again. Again, Rogers with 28. How about this 3-ball? Yeah, that'll rattle home. Sydney Boone. Kia Boyd had 7. Kamaya Williams had 8. Here's India Daly. She says, I'll just step back and knock down a 3. Why not? And we're just going to stay with the action because check it out. It's another steal. This is just how the game goes. And this is just how Highland Springs rolls. And a score. That time, Michaela Clark. She gets in the ledger. It's 31-10 after the first quarter. Are you kidding me? Looks like a football score. Up 21 after 1. How about a steal? Thank you very much. Take that to the rack. India Daly. She connects for 2. More Springers, still second quarter. 3-ball corner pocket. No, it's unfair when they get second chance points because that happens. That's good for Kia Boyd. Again, she had 7 on the night. Meadowbrook trying to get anything going. This trap was just phenomenal. Well executed, and then short J, no. Second chance. My goodness, you okay? Yeah, I'm all right. I'll hit the 3 over here. Meanwhile, Sydney Boone says. Let's just say Highland Springs is going to roll on as a number 1 seed and move on to the second round as they absolutely destroy and dismantle Meadowbrook. Number 21 getting it done for Highland Springs as well. Franklin Harris, always a perfectionist, but he can be happy. Put on a smile, Franklin. 98-30 your final.
We've got buzzer beaters at Bird when we return. Glen Allen and Godwin give it their all on the hardwood against the Skyhawks, but would it be enough? Highlights next.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
Welcome back to SportsWire. Time for another edition of Talkin' with Will. What a week it's been for Douglas Freeman guys swimming. Join me, Aidan, Duffy, member of the swim team. You guys have won the state championship now 2 consecutive years. That's 2 straight years. First of all, congratulations. Let's get the obvious out of the way. 5 questions, less than 3 minutes. Aidan, what was it about? First of all, how excited are you that you made history? You're the first for this long storied school to win 2 in a row.
Yeah, it's a big deal, and thank you so much. We're really excited because this is our only around 5th year of being a varsity sport here at Freeman. So to have won 2 state titles already is it's a big deal, and we're really, really happy about it.
You had a lot to do with it. You won 2 huge events, finishing in first place. Tell me about them.
All right, so I swam the 200 IM, and I placed first in that event, and I was really happy because we put 3 of our guys, our best guys in the event. It was myself, Dane Ripple, and Hunter Locker. And our goal was to go 1, 2, and 3 in that event, and we accomplished that. I got first place, my friend Dane, he got second place, and my friend Hunter got third place.
What a name for a swimmer, Dane Ripple.
Right? Exactly.
What is it about this team? What made it work? How have you guys been able to accomplish this feat?
So swimming, a lot of people say it's an individual sport, but I like to think that here at Freeman, it's more of a team sport, and it feels really good to be competing for something more than yourself, and just competing for the team. It feels really good.
Now, it hasn't been a VHSL sanctioned sport here in the 804 for, it's relatively new, like you said, 5 years or less. But you and your neighbors down the street, your arch rival, Mills Godwin, you guys have made a name for yourselves. They finished just barely second place. I bet you're glad that, in years past, you guys would take the same bus up, the same bus back. This year, They're probably happy they weren't on the same bus
Yeah,
with you.
so like you said, last year we did ride the same bus back because we're pretty close with them, but this year we did not ride with them to the meet because there's just a different rivalry this year, and we're still really close with them, so it's really fun getting to compete with them because we know the team really well, like we're really close, so this year was a little different, but it was a lot of fun competing with them.
Next year you go for the three-peat, but I gotta say, covering VHSL swimming, whether it was at regionals or making it all the way up to states, regardless, I'd kind of like to see more fun, something new.
Yeah.
I would like to see a new event, maybe like a cannonball.
Yeah.
Like if there was one event that you could add to VHSL swimming, what would it be?
Let me think. I think a doggy paddle race would be really good because I've been doing that stroke since I was about 5 years old, so I think I'm well experienced and ready for that event to come.
That is one event I could compete in and challenge for the top spot is the doggy paddle. I'm a mean doggy paddle. Well, Aidan, appreciate it. Congratulations
so much,
again.
Thanks so
Nothing
much.
but great things to come for Douglas Freeman Swimming. They go for the three-peat next year. That's another segment of Talking with Will.
Well, back to basketball now. Boy, did we have some fantastic finishes at the home of the Skyhawks. LC Bird, the 4 seed, at home taking on the 5 seed, Glen Allen. Guys bracket, obviously, this guy was a load to handle, number 30. Keontae Lewis, you'll hear more of him. He scores down low. He's their big man enforcer. Glen Allen played a great basketball game. Take nothing away from them. They were in this the whole way through. Garrett Cox was huge for the Jags. He scores 2 on the turnaround jump shot. Skyhawks with answers. Yeah, give it to the big man. Keontae Lewis with the offensive rebound counted and the foul. Tough time dealing with that big frame of Keontae Lewis. But Glen Allen, take a look at the handles. Great defense. And then the dish. Garrett Cox knows how to handle that. 13-11. Jags up by 2. Second quarter. Skyhawks to the rack. Extra pass usually works, and it does. Oh, captain, my captain, Tyler Henderson connects from deep. Henderson later. More Skyhawks. Again, extra pass, and it works. Amari Gray knocks that one home from deep. Skyhawks on top. Glen Allen has answers. Inside, guess who? Mr. Garrett Cox. Have yourself a night, my friend. He was on fire. 28-24, though. Skyhawks home team up 4 at the half. Third quarter. LC Bird looking to create distance. That would help. Tyler Henderson for 2, count it, and the foul. Jaguars refusing to go anywhere. Check out this long 3 ball. Got it! Just when they needed it the most, Tevin Smith for 3. Then, Skyhawks. They get the friendly roll to go. They were up 11 at that point, make it 14. Had a 13-point lead going into the 4th. So it's over, right? No! Glen Allen says it's not over until we say it is. Jags. 3 ball. Wheeler. Wheeling and dealing connects. Jags cutting into the lead single digits now. They need more, though. Oh, my! Wheeler getting it done inside. And, yeah, Jags down 2, under 30 seconds to go now. What do you do? Wheeler! The pass, the 3. Oh, they called the foul inside. So, Wheeler gets 2 free throws. Got to make them. 22.3 remaining. First one, got it. 59-58. Second one, got to make it right. Oh, no, he missed it. But somehow, gritty Glen Allen gets it. Puts it up and in. Number 3, Tevin Smith, guess what? All of a sudden, Glen Allen up by 1 with 13.4 to go. And this is how the game would play out. Any bucket by LC Bird would win it. And the Skyhawks. Check out the pass in the corner at the buzzer. Oh, it rips your heart out. Not for LC Bird. They can celebrate on the last second 3. Oh my. And they survive 62-60. Meanwhile, at Bird, Glen Allen falling to the guys. Godwin trying not to do that, taking on the Lady Skyhawks in the girls bracket. Same deal, 4-5 matchup. Thea Clark, she's just special. How about that for a floating layup? Gets that one to go. Godwin looking good. LC Bird looking for answers. And they do that by going down low to Cesaria Jones. She connects for two. And then Bird for three. Got that one to go. Nothing but nylon. Count the money ball by Kaya Smith. Skyhawks not finished on offense. I'll take it again. Kaya Smith on fire. The freshman point guard. She's a freshman. She's tall. Thea Clark calling out signals. This is a play to Blackwell. They said strong side Sydney. They weren't kidding. It goes right to her. She puts it up and in for two. Blackwell played well. Eagles. Clark from long range. Clark got it. Double digits. In fact, a 20-burger for Clark in this one, and then she almost gets a steal before the end of the half. 25-20. Fly Eagles fly. Godwin up by 5. Second half, third quarter. Clark, knocks down the three ball. She's feeling it, feeling good. She can score inside and out. She distributes the basketball really well. Does everything a point guard that you want a point guard to do. How about some more Clark? I mean, this is just a clinic. She's absolutely dominating on offense for Mills Godwin and playing pretty rough on defense as well. But Bird was not deterred. The three ball from Cameron Downtown Brown. Then, how about some D? Tricky steps to get around the defender. Not sure if there were three there, but still, amazing play. Kaya Smith, all of a sudden, Godwin's lead cut to 3, 37-34, fourth and final stanza. Can the Eagles hold on? Well, Skyhawks had different ideas. That big frame going inside, Smith leading the way for LC Bird. Great shot there. Thea Clark, okay, here's the deal. I'm going to fake going, driving twice, and then nail the triple. She continues Godwin's success. Bird looking to take over and take the lead. Bird for three. Downtown Cameron Brown connects for a huge shot. Eagles in a situation down 3 seconds to go. They got to get a three. Got to shoot a three. Find someone open for three. Thea Clark, no, she goes in for 2. Hoping for contact in the foul. Gets the 2, doesn't get the foul. Well, by math, they lose by 1. LC Bird holds on. 49-48 is your final.
Remember, if you have questions or comments about the show, just send me an email to this address, sportswire@henrico.k12.us. And you can always follow us on Twitter. I can't wait to see ya next time on Sportswire.
If you want to see more videos like these, subscribe to our YouTube channel.